What is up, everybody? Blue Dog Gaming here. I am going to be playing some Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. If you hear random squeaking like that, or random clicking, that is the guinea pigs that I have. They are uh, slightly annoyed, I guess. I don't know. I just fed them and they're a little bit rambunctious. So, if you hear that, I apologize, and I apologize for the background noise. The humming or whatever you're hearing is my graphics card. So, yeah. Here we go. I am going to do, yeah, and I'm going to play the 4x4 add-on here. Um, I've been messing around in the career for a while, but I'm going to do the 4x4 add-on because I feel it's slightly more realistic. This game is by no means a simulator. There's many things missing. I'm not a certified mechanic, but I do know my way around a vehicle quite well, and everything's kind of not exactly as it really is in this game. So we are to mount new wheels. The wheels of my car are worn out. Please change them to new ones. So, first of all, you wouldn't need to replace the wheels. You would just need to do the tires, unless the wheels are cracked. Which, maybe for something like this. But anyways, we're going to... I know we're not going to open the hood, but we don't need to, but I'm just going to look and see what we have here. It's a V6. I would expect a straight 6 in something like this, but it's a V6. I don't know why the airbox is back here. That's kind of stupid. Usually somewhere over here. Battery's no good. Well, it looks all crappy. But hey, yeah, let's look at the dipstick. Alright, so he doesn't want a dipstick. He wants new tires, or new wheels. So let us take these guys off. And we'll look at, it says it's 23% good, I guess. So let's take all these guys off. Okay, I like how the way that the vehicle is supported is like wood blocks. That's not exactly the safest way to do things. You usually want a jack stand. If you're in a professional looking shop like this, I would assume you'd use the correct tools, but hey, whatever. We don't get these kind of vehicles in the normal game, so this is kind of my first time. Well, I've worked on one of these before, because I was screwing around with the game before, but it's been almost a year since I've done the 4x4 add-on. I don't know why I'm lifting it, I just feel like it. We're gonna go over here, because I need to actually no, hang on, sorry. I want to see if I can repair it. I know there's like a workbench. Oh, there it is. There's a vise over there. There's a workbench that where you can repair parts. But apparently we can not repair these. So this car, or this vehicle, is a Bolthorn Wanderer. So we're gonna... And sorry if I'm really, like, weird with the mouse. I am rather new to the whole PC gaming. So we're going to need to buy 4 of these. Ugh. And, yep, that's 4. So, I'm rather new to the PC gaming. I've been playing Fallout a lot, but I use an Xbox controller for it. Because, glorious PC Master Race is not what I'm used to. So, we'll put a new wheel on here. New wheel and tire, I should say. And I like how this has, like, the studs are part of the lug nut. This is like a European design. A lot of Volkswagens have this, and a lot of, like some Volvos and other things like that. I'm noticing a little bit of a frame rate issue. It's down to 19 frames a second, so I apologize if it's choppy. I don't have the greatest computer in the world. I just got a new graphics card. It's an EVGA 750 GTX, but it's, you know, it's overclocked quite a bit. It's cool though, I like it. So we're done with that. We're gonna go to the next order. I don't know if they mix up the cars in this or not, or if we're just gonna have another, you know, four-wheel drive truck like that. They'll probably mix up the cars. Yep. So, replace worn out engine parts. I need to have my whole engine checked. Please see what's wrong and replace all damaged parts. So, basically the way you would start with something like this, or it's pretty much the real, you know, way that you do it. You'd check the OBD2 scanner, you know, if you had one. If not, you'd limp the car to, you know, an Advance Auto Parts, or, you know, an AutoZone, I guess, if you had to, if it's the only option. I don't really like AutoZone. They're kind of, they don't really require any vehicular knowledge to work there. So, you know, people can get it as just a job. I see an alternator that's fucked up. I see an airflow meter that's fucked up. Let's check the timing components. Timing belt is okay. The serpentine belt's okay. Idler pulley's okay. The belt tensioner is okay. Water pump is fucked. Alright, so these are two parts that I'm pretty sure that we can fix. Let's also check the oil, just in case. Come on. I would like to be checking the oil, please. Alright, so it needs oil, but we're not getting paid to do that. So, also the coil pack is somewhat screwed. We need to disassemble, so we're going to take this off. Two spark plugs are fucked. Alright, so I'm going to take the two spark plugs out. Come on. This is very finicky sometimes. I'm going to take the coil pack off. That's not really a coil pack, it's an ignition module. But I call it a coil pack. I did take that off. I like how the alternator's held on at one point by two bolts that go different ways. That would never happen in real life at all. I know I'm just nitpicking, but, you know, if... I know some people are okay. I said to take that off. Man. Alright. So, I know some people will say that I'm just being nitpicky or whatever, but if they call it a simulator game, you know, then it should be somewhat realistic. Take the air tube off. Nope, I don't want the battery. Take the air tube off, and then we'll take the airflow meter off. And so far, I think that's it. We need to purchase... Actually, no, hang on. We're going to go over here. And we're going to fix the parts that we can. So, we're going to fix the airflow meter. We're going to fix the alternator. And we're going to fix the water pump because it's cheaper than buying new ones. I don't know how you can fix a water pump. Maybe you can just put new bearings in it, but I don't really know. So we need two spark plugs. They're sorted alphabetically, so we shall go to the spark plugs. And then we also need a coil pack, so we'll buy a coil pack and two spark plugs. $30 spark plug. Holy crap. Must have some snake oil technology in it. So, we will place the refurbished airflow meter on. we will tighten all the... Come on. Come on! Alright. Tighten all the bolts that go onto it. Look at the battery again. Alright, so we need an airflow tube also. I did not see the condition of it when it got took off. Airflow tube is A, so there it is. $100. God, go to a junkyard if it's got a hole in it. Just to be safe, why don't we, so we're not doing things multiple times over. Okay, that's okay, so we're just gonna go and put that guy back on. We are gonna put the coil pack back on. We are going to place the number 4 spark plug and then the number 1 spark plug. We're going to put the alternator back with its ridiculous setup. We're going to put the idler pulley, put the water pump back. Water pump. I say that with a very Bostonian accent. Probably because I'm from Massachusetts. Water pump. Water pump. Pack the water pump in the Harvard yard. Put the serpentine belt that's shaped like a triangle back on. And then there's like some... wires. Boom. And then I dub this. Done. And it's not. Okay, so... what? Okay. Starter is good. You know what, I bet the air filter's fucked. Or something, because pretty much everything else is okay. Alright, well, let's take this guy off again. Nope, come on. The oil wasn't black, so I don't think that the oil filter will be screwed. But, you know, with my luck. It did say engine components. So, there we go. Okay, that's our other issue, I'm assuming. No, I don't want to put that back. Friggin' whiplash from all this shit. We need an air filter for $35. Must be a K&N. Go back. I said go back. We go back here. We put the air filter back in. Put the air filter cover back on. Air box cover. Should ask me when they made this game. I would have at least made it so that, you know, the brackets that hold the brake calipers on are there. But I'm not here to complain about the game, so... Hey, I did it! Yay! Okay, so, we're up to like 13 to 15. I don't even know. I think it's probably like 13. I started recording at 10, so... We'll do one more car if it's not crazy, and we might have to split the second car into 2 segments. Shall take a drink of my beverage. Replace corroded drive shaft, so it must be stainless steel or aluminum. My friend from Diagnostic Station, okay, Diagnostic, told me that my drive shaft is not going to live long due to corrosion. Please replace it. Alright, well, you did not say which drive shaft, whether it was the front or the rear. So I think we should maybe go for one of those, you know, testicle drives. Because then that will assist me in, you know, if I was doing this with a customer's car, that would be so friggin' illegal. Oh god, this is... okay. Yeah, I need outside view. I can't do first person like that. I need a wheel. Oh yeah, totally. You know, let's take a top-heavy car and, you know, drive it over extremely uneven terrain at high speed and, you know, pray that it doesn't turn over. Sure. And absolutely destroy the suspension. I mean, I know it's an off-road vehicle, but it's not meant to do bunny hops over friggin' sand piles. So the rest of it isn't the suspension test. It's this part. And brake. Like a glove. Waiting. Waiting. Alright, we're back. So we are going to... Nope, that's not where we're going to lift. We're going to lift the vehicle. And we're going to hide/show components. And... Okay, so that didn't tell me the condition of the drive shaft? Huh. Alright, well, then we're going to go like this. We're going to click on this. Alright, so the front drive shaft is 53%. The gearbox is 54%. So this guy, friggin' Moab. Moab, bro. I wonder if it's the rear drive shaft. It is 12%. Alright, so how are we going to attack this? Probably have to take... See, that's not a regular rear wheel drive setup. It doesn't... I mean, I guess it could be. But there's nothing keeping the rear axle from swaying side to side. There's no, panhard bar, or there's no track bar or anything. So, these bushings right here could wiggle back and forth and all that crap. So, it's telling me before I need to take the drive shaft off, I need to take the rear axle off. And in order to take the rear axle off, I need to take the shock absorbers out and the wheels off. But in order to take the shock absorbers out, I need to take the springs out. So I think the first thing that we need to do is take the springs out. So then we're going to take the shock absorbers out. Alright, so now that that's out, we need to remove the rear axle. So we need to go like this. And then, for some stupid reason, we don't have a, a regular lift. It's one of these ones where you put the car on the frame thing. Ooh, excuse me. That's the Gatorade talking. So, we're going to go like that. We go around to the other side. We're going to take this wheel off. That's a guinea pig. We are going to go like this, lift the vehicle back up. We're going to go like this, and we're going to go like this. And apparently the only thing that I need to undo is axle nuts. So then we're going to remove the drive shaft. We're going to go like this. We're going to see if we can repair the drive shaft, which we can. Yes. He's not paying me to repair the rear axle, so we're going to go back in here. I'm going to go back like this. We are going to replace the brand new drive shaft, well, refurbished drive shaft. We're going to replace the rear axle. And this truck looks pretty beat on, so because of all the issues that it might have, or that it does have, everything's kind of worn down to around 0.5%. Replace the wheel stud nuts and replace this side, the wheel, bolt that bitch right back on, and then we need to raise the vehicle again. At least we have it lifted, and, not up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I'm actually, what do we need to do? Okay, we need the shock absorbers. I'm actually in the middle of an engine rebuild on my personal vehicle. I have a 2001 Subaru. And, it's a bit of a pain in the ass because I don't have access to a lift. All I have is a 2-ton floor jack. Which, is better than what I had before because I had the scissor jack / Widowmaker thing before. And, you know, I have 2-ton jack stands and all that stuff, but doing everything was, you know, a pain before. So that is 3 vehicles done. As I take a sip of my Gatorade again. We're going to see what this is. We're not going to do it, ladies, but we'll see what this is. Repair or replace worn out parts. I've got bad luck with this one. First the belt broke, doesn't tell what belt, and then the battery isn't charging even when the engine is running. Please check that. My guess is that it was the quote-unquote serpentine belt that looks like a triangle that broke. If it was the timing belt that broke, then, you know, it's a little bit of an issue. But we will work on this panel van looking thing. I don't know, it kind of looks like a Ford Transit Connect / weird Renault Fiat thing. I don't know. This game obviously was not made in America, or made by Americans, because these vehicles are quite European in nature. Which is weird because, you know, everything is on the left-hand side, or all the, you know, driving positions. That does not look like a very comfortable seat to sit in. And then, friggin', the pedals don't even look like they go, like, down a couple inches. Brake pedals, like, full brakes. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, like, rate, comment, leave me death threats in the comments. I always enjoy replying to those. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.